Hey guys, my name is Viper and I want to welcome you back to my brand new video. I post daily AFK Journey content, so if you enjoyed this video drop a like, and if you want to see more like this one, subscribe to my channel. Let's get started. So guys, welcome back, and I'm going to be going over the 5 most OP heroes in AFK Journey in this one. So take this with a pinch of salt, this is my own opinion, and I'm going to be doing some honorable mentions as well. But yeah, this is just my own opinion in general guys, from my experience right now in the game. And also talking with my guildmates and the top players on the server. I'm in the top guild, and on my server we have Mads and Mads 2.0, which is my guild. So we are pretty much at the top of the server, both of these guilds, and we are talking with Ataraxia all the time. He's rank 1, 33 million power. I'm rank 25. So I think I am quite up there to give you some good feedback. So I'm on AFK stage 902. And yeah guys, I'm gonna just go over some quick dailies while I'm talking. So today is a new day and we get a new hero, and we also get the new S hero. Let's see what we get. What a lottery. Oh, Brutus, we got the second copy now. The first time I got him was from when you get to choose after 7 days, but yeah, I wouldn't mind the Brutus. Would like something else, but a free S hero is nice. So our quests, I've just reached the resonance 180, so we can collect this. Very nice. And we can collect these rewards. Our next goal is to hit resonance 190. We got some quests here to take, some dailies, quick collect. And guys, just want to tell you that if you want, you can skip on the timestamps below to the required sections. So just the Noble Tavern is very nice guys. If you have the spare change, I recommend getting this. This is very worth it. Get a lot of essences here. In our mail we got some guild level up, and that is that. I'm gonna quickly go to my resonance hall, show you my levels. So we got Brutus up, Epic Plus. I hope you're enjoying my content so far guys, and comment your own progression, how you're doing. And we got some new equipment over here. Let's open that. So tank, upgrade that. There we go, we hit 7 million power guys. Very nice. So yeah guys, as you can see, this is my heroes right now. My top tier are like my Vala Supreme Plus, Foran Supreme Plus, Cecilia Supreme Plus, Temesia at Supreme, Rowan at Supreme, Viperian Mythic Plus, Aaron Mythic, Marily Mythic, almost Mythic Plus, Krager Mythic. Yeah, not long to go. One more Aaron copy for Mythic Plus, so I can start using the OP comp. Slowly Karina, one more copy for Mythic Plus. Sylvian is at Legendary, Corin at Legendary Plus. Also, we got our Smokey at Supreme. We need 2 more Smokey copies for Supreme Plus. Then our OD is at Supreme, and we need 5 more copies for Supreme Plus. So let's get started with the 5 most OP champs, and we're gonna get started with the, I guess everyone knows by now, but it is your boy Foran, which I have at Supreme Plus, and I have his equipment at +5. So Foran, the main tank, the best tank in this game guys. If you can get a copy, do I need to explain? Yes I do. So he has a double life guys. He can revive. Where's the skills? Which one is it? Over here. There it is, resurrection. He resurrects with 40% HP, but I have him at level 3, so he resurrects with 60% HP. Super OP guys. He has 2 lives, so that is a very nice thing to have. So he has damage reflection, and he also helps his teammates stay alive when you have his soul pact. It has a skill where before the battle starts you can put a character behind him, which signs a pact with the ally on the tile, agreeing to take 50% of the damage for this ally until the battle ends. So if your character that you put behind him gets attacked, Foreign tanks some of that damage. And when Foreign is defeated, this ally sacrifices 85% of their current HP to save and heal Foreign by 150% of this portion of HP. So yeah, this is a super OP unit, guys. And another good thing is that he's has a 17% damage debuff. And yeah, guys, he does a lot of damage as well. And here, once you get him to Supreme Plus, Foreign's ultimate drains another 20% of the current HP from all enemies affected by Soul Plunder to increase his max HP by the same amount. So yeah, just a pretty OP unit all around. God tier, definitely. So let's go into the next unit. And in my opinion, what has to be on the top 5 is definitely Odie. Odie over here is in the top 5. So I have him almost at Supreme Plus, need 5 more copies. And I'm trying to get his EX weapon to +10 at least. He's at +7 at the moment. So why is he on the list? It's because he is one of the best units for free to play for bosses, and one of the best units for single target damage. He's Marilee is in first place, but he's in pretty much in the first place, and he's just also more useful overall for PvE as well, not just Dream Realm. He can be used for PvP. He has an execute, basically this skill over here. Once you get him to Mythic Plus, OD immediately defeats poison enemies when their HP falls below a certain limit, which equals to 5.2 times the base damage dealt by dart poison per second. So each time a poisoned enemy hero is defeated, the limit is increased by 0.5 times the base damage dealt by dart poison per second, up to 2 times. And yeah, pretty much instant kills the enemy when they go lower than like half HP. And he also this also works for bosses, not just the enemies. And has a damage over time, guys. He has a damage over time attack speed increase on himself. He poisons enemies. And here it says dart poison is permanently increased by 25%. He has 20 stacks, guys. Just so much damage. His numbers are very nice. Here it says 60% damage to an enemy 3 times. Very good in single target damage, guys. His ultimate here, Corrosive Dart, dealing 150% damage and dart poison to an enemy. The poison target will receive 30% damage every second until defeated. Dart poison cannot be dispelled. So yeah, guys, it's a very OP unit, and then once you get him to higher EX weapon, you get to unlock his, for example, level 3 exclusive weapon, which is the EX10. He owns 600 initial energy, so he can ult from the beginning of the battle, which is very nice, very good in PvP. You can, he's the #1 counter for Igor. Yeah, like if you wanna kill Igor, this is the #1 unit you wanna use to kill the mosquito. And yeah, guys, God tier in all modes. So next, what character we can put on here is, well, it's a little bit pay to win, but overall everyone can get this as time goes on. But I think it's very important to put him on here, and that is Rainier. So Rainier, he's probably the best unit in this game, guys. And in general, all of the Celestial Hypogenic units are OP. But I can't put them all on here, and of course they're all good if you can just make the whole team of Celestial Hypogenic units, get them Supreme Plus, EX Weapon Plus like 20, and you will win the game. But anyway, in general, there is some of the better Celestial units, and this is one of them. So he is basically, why is he one of the best? Because he has a lot of different utility skills. So here is his ultimate. If non-summoned allies outnumber non-summoned allies, Rainier selects an enemy, dealing 230% damage and teleporting to another dimension with the target for 10 seconds. So he basically gets one enemy he banishes one enemy from the field, so it creates a temporary advantage in the game. So you can swap the position of an enemy in the game as well. So yeah, like you basically gain a huge advantage. Instead of 5v5, it's a 5v4, and just getting one unit of the map is a huge advantage. Then he's very good because here when a battle starts, Rainier switches an adjacent ally's position with an enemy if they're in symmetrical position. Whenever the enemy takes damage, the ally restores HP equal to 45% of the enemy's damage taken. The total HP recovery amount, this means it is no more than 1000 in a consecutive 8 seconds. And yeah, as you level him up, it gets better and better. So just a general very good hero all around. He has buffs, debuffs. Why you want him as like legendary plus is because he increases attack over here, and level 2 is when he casts, and 10% when he casts on an ally, reduces the target's attack by 10%. So debuffs on the enemy, guys. Damage debuffs on enemies when you get him to legendary plus, and when you get him to mythic plus, this is why you really want him at mythic plus, and then ideally supreme plus. But it's not really necessary to rush it. But he has a damage buff for your whole team. Here it says Rainier deals 200% damage to the enemy and knocks them down when casting dynamic balance. Increases the damage taken by 25% till the battle ends. So basically, when he ults, then the enemy will take damage for increased damage by 25%. So that's why you can get higher scores in Dream Realm and all of that good stuff. And yeah, that's a very nice damage buff you get. So 25% more damage on the bosses, guys. So super OP unit, god tier in all modes. Okay, so we're getting now to the fourth one, and the fourth unit that I think we will put on the top 5 is definitely gonna be a healer, and it will be Smokey. So Smokey, definitely one of the best units, one of the best healers around. He has a lot of buffs, guys, and I need 2 more units to get him to Supreme Plus. So he has AoE heals, guys. He has damage with the ultimate, and he has attack speed buffs. He's a very good healer around. So AoE heals here. Then he increases your team's attack by 6% over here, if you see. Then when you get the level higher, it increases attack by 10%. So here it says the special aroma gains the third upgrading effect. That's the mythic skill, extending the skill range by 1 tile. So the aroma will be enhanced for 10 seconds, and when the skill gets the third upgrade, this ultimate does damage afterwards, so making the enemies in skill range lose 12% of their max HP. So this is very good to use in like the primal boss, guys, and he does damage because the primal boss takes like over a minute to do so. So yeah, he's very good for primal boss, and he's good for Dream Realm bosses. He's very top tier unit, one of the top healers. Okay, and let's go to the final unit before some honorable mentions, and this will be another healer, and that will be Coco. So Coco, I think it's one of the better supports. Definitely god tier, and very free to play friendly. And that is mainly because of his this skill, and it's just one skill that changes everything, and it's his ultimate, which is basically Coco inspires himself and all allies and grants them a 45% damage reduction for 12 seconds. A 45% damage reduction, guys. So almost 50%. So if you would be dying on a stage, you put in Coco, you will just take half damage. So you will just survive longer. It's just, this is the unit you use to clear power deficit AFK stages. So if you're 100k power, you can clear 200k power stages easily, guys. And that is with the team I'll just showcase in a moment. But yeah, guys, I think Coco, in my opinion, is on the top 5. On the top 5, definitely. But it's so hard to put everyone on here, guys. But I think I'm gonna just stick to these 5 in general. And I know, guys, what you're thinking probably. Where is Cecilia? Well, Cecilia, it's in the honorable mentions. One of a very good stable unit, guys. But I can't put everyone on there. But yeah, with 4 ends, definitely Cecilia goes very well. I think you all know about that. And some other honorable mentions we can put is, so for the Smoky team with Coco and Tandra over here, just definitely in the top teams. She's in the one of the main teams, yes, and has the 60% damage reduction, has a taunt, very good warrior tank that runs together with Brutus. Another honorable mention, you only need 1 copy of him. Definitely very good in the team. If you watch my previous videos, you can see the various teams you can use him in. And yeah, guys, some other honorable mentions would be, if I can see one here, that would be definitely Rowan. Rowan, very good energy character. Very good for PvP to get your skills up first. Well, unfortunately, I can't fit everyone on here, but yeah, if I could, everyone has their own specific use. And of course, Walker definitely not. Sorry about that. Just don't forget this guy. Looks awesome, but not very useful. So yeah, guys, in general, I can't fit everyone, but if you get super late game, once you get more copies such as Supreme Plus, like a very OP team would be Carolina over here. Good CC damage paired with Aaron over here. Super good. Aaron, when you get him to Mythic Plus, 1 more copy I need. It says if enemy Aaron's first casting of ultimate in battles does not consume energy, but the damage is reduced to 50%. And yeah, he basically casts his ultimate straight away when the battle starts, followed by then you would have the Arden for the AoE damage. Very good hero once you get him to higher ascension. And then you would use Damien, and then Foran as your tank in this team, because it has a faction bonus of Carolina. And then you would use Aaron, Damien, and Arden, so you get a free 2 bonus. So yeah, guys, that's my tier list and the most OP heroes in my opinion. And maybe let's not forget Sylvina. She could work in a team such as Foran, very good for PvP, I think. You could use her with like Foran, Cecilia, and the Sylvina, and she will jump to the back. Then you can pair it with a healer and or maybe 2 healers such as Damien and Heaven, or Rowan and maybe Temesia. So yeah, guys, there's a lot of experimentation, guys, and now a new unit came out, Florabelle, and whatever everyone is talking about, that she's very nice to use with Cecilia. So Cecilia would summon her Mr. Carlisle, and then Florabelle would buff him. So I think that's very, very good to experiment with, and probably very nice and useful for early game. But yeah, guys, I think in general that's my opinion, and I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, drop a like and subscribe if you're new. So I'll see you in the next one. Peace.